Okay, this is writing an equation in slope-intercept form. When they say slope-intercept form is y equals mx plus b, where the m is your slope and the b is your y-intercept. Okay. There's several ways you can do this. I personally like using the formula y minus y sub 1 equals m times x minus x sub 1. And this is actually called the point slope formula, or point slope form of a line, whichever you want to call it. Anyway, when they give you, in this problem, they give you a point. They say the line passes through the point 8, 2, and has a slope of 5/4. Well, this is the x coordinate and the y coordinate. In this formula, they are x sub 1 and y sub 1. So the 8 is your x sub 1, which is going to go right here. The 2 is the y sub 1, which is going to go right here. And then, of course, the slope is 5/4, and the letter m is your slope. So my equation is going to become y minus 2 equals 5/4 times x minus 8. I put the 2 here, that's the y sub 1. The slope is where the m was, and the 8 is where the x was. The formula has these subtraction signs in it. It's y minus y sub 1 equals m times x minus x sub 1. So if one of your coordinates was negative, you'd have to say, like if the 2 up here in the pink was a negative 2, I'd have y minus a negative 2, which ultimately would become y plus 2. Now once I plug all those numbers in, my job is to put it in this form right here, which simply means solve for y. So the first thing I'm going to do is distribute the 5/4. I'm going to take 5/4 times x. That would be 5/4 x. And then I'm going to take 5/4 times 8. I'll do that over here. When you take 5/4 times 8, that's really 5/4 times 8 over 1. And then I can cross cancel. 1 goes into itself, or 4 goes into itself 1 time, and 4 goes up into 8 2 times. So what I ultimately end up with here is 5 times 2 is 10 over 1 times 1 is 1, but 10 over 1 is just 10. So over here I'm going to have a minus 10. And then I have one last step, and that is to solve for y. So on the left side of the equation you have y minus 2. I just want the y. So to get rid of the minus 2, I'm going to add 2 to it. So they cancel out. But what you do to one side of an equation, you must do to the other to balance the equality. And so my final answer, I'll just have y over here, is equal to the 5/4 x, and then negative 8 plus positive, negative 10 plus positive 2 would be negative 8. And that is my answer, which is going to go in this box right there. And that is how you write an equation in slope-intercept form given the slope and a point. And there you have it.